Seth took it out to the Pro Touring Truck Shootout a couple of weeks ago and broke one of the rear two links, so I fabricated a whole new two-link system for it at a square tube instead of round bar. Just made it all a little bit stronger, beefed it up. So I just got to center the axle now and make sure everything's good at ride height, and it should be good to go.
So we took the van out to the Pro Touring Truck Shootout a few weeks ago. We got like 5 or 6 laps in, had a ton of fun, got a little sideways. Very last lap got really exciting when we broke the two link on the back stretch. So they kind of got like this chicane type thing you go through, and we're cruising by then. We're still in second gear, but we're upwards of like 50 miles an hour, and it broke the rear two link. We broke the bar on it and bent the triangulated two link, and we bent the track bar on it pretty bad. So it got all squirrely when I tried to slow it down. She's all back together now. So we had the whole booth out there. Pro Touring Truck Shootout was an event put on by our buddy Arnie. He did one out on the East Coast, and so we're successful. We wanted to try it out on the West Coast.
Ooh, she's getting a little spicy right now.
Really, the road course racing and that kind of scene is really popular on the East Coast, but it's a ton of fun to do, I can tell you.
That shit's fun. Oh,
brought it out here to the West Coast, and so another cool thing, we had some customers bring out their trucks to the shootout as well. So Dino brought his square body, the Black Widow truck. Mike Porter, he brought out the 61 unibody that we finished up last year. Those guys ripped around. Dino just got loose a bunch and just squirrely and just burning the tires the whole time. Mike's truck did really well, handled great, brakes were hard. It's super fun to drive with the 6-speed manual. There was a kind of over 90 turn on the back end. Got to pull the handbrake, get slippery at that. Yeah, we actually did a little trade-off. So he did quite a few. I think he got in 3 or 4 laps. I got in 2 laps in it. Yeah, I was a little faster than this him. Week is busy, of course. We've got a 59 Impala that we did a while back coming back in. Just sort of minor stuff, no suspension stuff, her windows. Tommy's Cadillac is gonna come in. We're gonna try and tune that up before the Cruise to the Pines. New manifold from Airlift, a couple of air compressors to just replace his tire setup. All right, yeah, stay tuned, man. We got a lot of stuff coming up this week.
Got a couple for you.
There's that one. I got another one that's exactly the same.
Okay.
Thank you for the nice little supportive note on there. Not your fault.
Boost my confidence.
Yeah.
So today we're working on Danny Dixon's 55 Chevy. Did a lot of sheet metal work on it, got everything fitted in, and now Jake is gonna get in here and weld it up. He's gonna do it in small increments, a little bit at a time, try to keep as much warpage out of the picture as possible. And
It's fun. Get after it. Put the hood down and go.
yeah, so you're gonna do small amounts at a time, kind of jump around, just to keep the heat not concentrated in one area at a time, because the panels are big and flat. They're actually gonna get a covering over them once they're done that requires a flat surface. So if the surface has a wave to it, then you're gonna have waves in that surface when it's done. This truck belongs to Danny Dixon, Dixon Flannel Company. This is a big project for us. We've done pretty much the whole thing. Started with a chop and block frame and been working our way up. Did all under the hood, dashboard. Now we're just finishing up the bed. Hoping to get it done here pretty quick and off to paint. So Dixon Flannel Company, he's a local clothing company, makes flannels, t-shirts, shorts, a lot of products. Real big locally, real big nationwide seems like these days. Just getting bigger and bigger, and he's been a good customer of ours, brought us a lot of projects and continues to bring stuff in, so we enjoy building cars for him.
Been doing stuff like this personally for like the last 5 years, but professionally probably only the last year. As far as, you know, the trucks, the hot rod scene, been a lot more off-road oriented before.
Truck's equipped with Accuair VT tank, doing the Accuair compressors. It's a Chevy LT4 swap truck. Should be quite a hot rod. It's got the custom Bear brakes with Dixon's logo built into them. just kind of really not pulling any punches on this one, really trying to not skip any details, make it a really nice ride for him. Noah's my friend.
I'm Noah, and let's go over another segment of Know About It. All right, so these are the new Accuair ECUs from Accuair. This would be super similar plug-in to the old Accuair. Cut one of these guys open. Man, they're nice and tight in here. With the new ECU, it has the Bluetooth capabilities integrated into it, so no more eye level. This would be direct plug and play with Bluetooth, surge protection from jump starting it, completely redesigned and ready to go. So it's gonna be all the same plugs as the old Accuair ECUs, direct plug and play for it. So whether you got the R9, R10, the old E-Level Plus, direct plug and play. These are not available anymore. This is going to be your direct replacement for it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing a little bit of work for the boss. He took his, he sold his boat, got himself a new toy. I drove out to Dallas last week and got it for him. Yeah, that was my birthday present from the boss, was I got to drive to Dallas. I love you, Seth. Marco, he's a shipping master. He knows his way around back here.
A little bit.
Super busy these days. So 2 guys back here now instead of 1. They're definitely working hard to get everything in and out and make sure everybody gets their parts on time and accurately. Brian can pack a box like no one I've ever seen. So the boss's new boat had a little oil leak, so we yanked the motor out, just, quick little service stuff. Dropped the pan. We're gonna put a new balancer on it and hopefully get it to stop leaking so he can go out and have some fun. He needs to relax. He's high strung, Anybody that knows Seth knows he's just like all over the place. Now that I got it all apart, figure out what all I need and get it all ordered, and hopefully it gets here quickly so we can get this thing back together and put him back together and get him back on the water so he can go have some fun, and maybe we can all go have some fun.
Yeah, I actually really like this body style. It's kind of the one I wanted when I bought my 2011, but I just couldn't find what I needed. This is a 2017 1500 Chevy single cab. It's a V8 truck. So they're getting harder to come by. Trucks are going for big money right now. So this is our guy that does our alignments, Tim. He's had a 2000 Chevy single cab for years, and he's finally decided it's time to upgrade. So we're gonna do a little drop for him, and got to get him in and out, get him back in the game. He's a hard-working dude. Doesn't matter, and I guess it depends on how I'm feeling that day. Today, I think I'm gonna work with Jason a little bit. So here in a second, I have a little conference with him, and we'll see what degree he's gonna be helping me in.
No problem, man. We'll get it done. It's probably good that I'm not here when you guys are doing this. He goes, you know how it is for other people working on your car.
Work front, back, what do you want to do?
Oh, I don't know. Am I on this?
I don't know. Do you have anything else?
I was going to get that boat torn apart out there for the cleaning of the bilges.
No, that's fine.
Or I can work on this. Don't matter.
I don't know, I just thought we'd get it knocked out. What's up?
No, tomfoolery.
I'm tomfoolery, yes sir.
Yeah. Tomfoolery
I got a
Parkinson.
customer on the phone, and I'm fucking 99% sure this is right, but if you have a 1-inch rotor truck and you bought 1 1/4-inch rotor spindles because you said that's what you needed, all he's got to do is go out and buy new rotors and bearings, right?
Yes, it's the rotors
Calipers
and bearings.
are the only thing that's different. I'm sorry. Rotors are the only thing that's different in the inner bearing.
That I don't know, but you need bearings and rotors.
Bearings and rotors. Got it. Okay, just want to make sure before.
Don't you need calipers too?
I don't know, man. That's why I'm out here asking you. You're the fucking man.
You need bearings, rotors, calipers.
No way.
Well, the rotor's thicker.
Yeah.
Do you think they make a thinner brake pad?
Yes.
I don't live in that world where they would make a thinner brake pad. I bet you have to have the caliper too.
All right, I'll do some more research and I will be back.
Okay.
Yeah. Why don't you research?
The flip in the back, cut the bump stop off, front, drop spindles, 2-inch drop from the strut. So 4 in the front,
So
7.
765.
Hangers.
We're not doing the hanger.
No
though.
hangers. Yeah, because
We're
he's
just
doing,
flipping.
Okay. So basically, this kit's adjustable depending on how low you want it to go. You get everything to go from a mild drop to a more extreme drop. In his case, he doesn't want to do a notch in his frame or anything like that. He doesn't want to get super low. So we're just going to do the flip kit on this particular truck. So when they buy this kit, they get all the equipment to do everything. So just by moving the axle to the other side of the spring, it gives you a significant amount of drop on these trucks. That's what they call a flip kit. Like it says, it flips the axle to the other side. You normally Sawzall that thing off or plasma?
Sawzall.
It's like, you know, like. There's just some things in life you can't worry about. Cutting extra gas tank's one of them. Oh, Jake goes and gets Whataburger, doesn't even invite me. Man. Yeah, but that's Whataburger. I bet he got the spicy ketchup and everything.
We'll find out, huh?
You can't film the filmer of the film with film.
We are putting on the drop strut. So we've got the spring tied up in the compressor here so that it doesn't hurt anybody, mainly me. The strut, you add or subtract rings depending on how low you want to go. We've got it set up with 2 rings, which is a 2-inch drop. Letting the spring tension back on to the strut. This part's a little bit dangerous. You gotta use the right tools and be cautious because this thing gets away from you. When it's on tension like that, it can jump out and hurt you. And there it is. And everybody everywhere is gonna say Jason is the biggest yellow belly. Why are you being mean to me? Why are you mean to me?
What are you talking about?
I never did anything but be nice to you.
Everybody everywhere will say that Clint Eastwood is the biggest yellow belly in all the land.
What a maroon.
What a maroon.
Like I'm gonna bring back all the old Looney Tunes names for things.
You might as well. I mean, hey, here's the thing. We're all gonna get in trouble for everything we say anyway. Because anymore everything's triggering or everything is offensive, and so
I woke up triggered.
I figure you just say it. Deal with it later.
Jason,
What?
that's not right.
And what are you talking about with tensile strength anyway?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm just figuring out the best way to get it, articulate it. Can you just hang it with like one or something, or even a flip that one? Because that's I usually got to get it where you can move straight sideways. Ooh. Let's undo this guy.
Ooh.
Give it a little more loving on the jack. So take off the shackle bolt. You gotta stick your hand in here. Push the axle down for me.
Ah, yeah.
Come on, baby. All I gotta do is go to the can. Go back to the Ready? You can go back too if you need to. Okay, ready? There you go.
So basically, once you, as you can see, with it here, you're underneath, so the axle's a lot farther from the vehicle, which makes it higher. So now on this side, you've got the axle on top of the spring now. So as you can see, the axle's a lot higher up in the fender well, which in turn makes the vehicle lower to the ground. So flip kit is a really simple way, like I said, to get a lot of drop out of a vehicle without a whole lot of work. Unbolt the spring, put it underneath the axle. Then all you need is the saddles. These saddles allow the axle to sit up here where it was never intended to. Uses the factory spring perch, but grabs it from the bottom instead of from the top. Yesterday, Marco was back there acting like he was a card-carrying member of the Wu-Tang Clan. No. Just like I told him, he's not even in a Tribe Called Quest. Marco, give me your keys. I said, give me your keys. Yeah, just giving him shit. I don't want no trouble, Marco. I heard some noises, James. We do our best to not drop anything off the lift, you know? That's like a goal. Started in high school, really. I wasn't very good at it, but you know, we always wanted to have custom cars. Didn't have any money to have anybody do them for us. Between me and James, we just started figuring them out and keep them running and keep them looking as cool as we could, you know, so that would have been about 16 years old. I'm 43 now. James turned 32 for the 16th time this year. Just depends on what you call sporty. I mean, if by sport you mean sitting on the couch, he's number one. Color. Then I just gotta start all over again. This side's a little easier because you don't have a gas tank to mess with. These are Converse. You know, good shoes. They're kind of dirty.
This ball joint stud hangs down too far and will actually rub on the wheel. So you have to cut this piece off after tightening the ball joint.
I'm allowed to use them right now. It's just my toothbrush. Yeah, there's shock extender. So just relocates the bottom bolt-on point for the shock. Give it a little bit better angle and allow you to have a little bit longer shock when you're lowered to improve the ride. Try to keep the ride, the factory ride of the truck intact so that you don't regret lowering your truck. Marco, don't be whistling at me. That's sexual harassment. Just finishing her up. That's all done.
What do you think?
I don't know, I think it's a little bit low in the back or not?
So the back is easily to raise up. We have a shorter shackle and it'll come up an inch.
Yeah.
I was honestly more concerned about the front, but you tell me, man.
Yeah, I mean, as long as nothing rubs or hits, I don't, you know, I can pull the strut, come down here and compress it and do whatever you gotta do. If it needs to come up, and I don't think that, I like where it sits. If I can drive it like that, I'm.
It's a 2014 Chevy Silverado single cab that has been lowered with a Magoy's 4.7 kit, which is basically the 3.5/4.6 kit that they sell in one box that comes with your struts and shocks, which is called a 3.5/4.6 kit because it doesn't work well on the extended cabs and crew cabs as a 7-inch kit. So if you don't install the lift hanger that's included with these kits, on the single cab you can get away with dropping it 7 inches rather than lifting it back up to that 5 or 6 without notching it. On the extended cab and the crew cab, you're gonna have to notch it. We did a 4-inch drop in the front and a 7-inch drop in the back. So we basically installed the flip kit without the lift hangers.
Go forward a little bit. Go forward a little bit. No way, man.
That's probably because it's on those 17s. They didn't get wider this way, you know? Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Hey, don't be stealing it.
Hey, we all need that extra inch, dude. You know what I mean?
Don't be taking an inch.
It's pretty good, huh? Looks way, way better. Nothing loose. Should be good.
Yeah, let me take it. I'm gonna take it around the little parking lot here once.
So, he really likes it. He took it.
They won't have room to push the boat back, and then we should have room for everything else.
All right. So Nova's coming up here and the boat and everything?
Well, I think the Nova will come up like right here, and then the boat will just come straight back.
Okay. After we get these chairs, we need to pull that cooler out and take it down the aisle so that the Nova can come up here.
This is the F&F shirt. It's one of the builds they did here. It's currently on the website still,
Right
but it's
behind
getting
you.
sold out quick. So you got to get one before they
Just
finish
load it
selling
up.
out.
About ready to hit the road.
We're all just waiting on Tom. What happens when we can't here? We wait for Tom. I don't have a vehicle. I'm going in Ashley and Bree. Oh, cool. It's the Wives Club.
I'll get there when I get there, all right?
Let me get the door please. I don't know where I'm driving. I'm just driving. I'll follow you, Tom. Ready? Hold on. I gotta slide my seat forward like 5 inches so you might want to put Bree in the front. This is the air. Yeah. And turn it down. Air off, air on. This is the AC for your legs. Vent.
We're just getting some airbag brackets for Chris, also known as Body Drop. Super cool guy. He comes by all the time getting stuff from us. So we're just gonna be making some brackets for him. They're for a 64 or 65 Wildcat, like a Buick Wildcat. So pretty unique car. So they're gonna be custom-made brackets for him.
My daughter filmed this. She lives in a house that's got a whole bottom level, and this goddamn bird pecking at the window. He starts pecking until a dog runs out the doggy door, comes around and barks at it, and then it leaves. And then it comes back and teasing the dog.
Switch suspension, 2340 West Broadway, Suite 105, Mesa, Arizona. Yep, boats and nose.